Welcome back. We're in the kitchen this morning with Waneita Bovan. She's from June's Floral Company on Dort Highway, and that is in Thetford Township. Good morning, Waneita.
Good morning.
Let's talk about the gifts for Mom for Mother's Day. Let's start, though, with flowers.
Okay.
Let's say you're really on a budget and hardly have any money. What can you do?
We've got beautiful wrapped cut flowers that you can a la carte mix together, take home, make your own hand-tied bouquet and present it.
It's simple.
Yep.
Or you would say even just one flower.
Yep, even one flower. We have carnations, roses. The possibilities are endless.
Now, let's say you want to spend a little bit more.
A little more.
What's going on with flowers right now? Anything that's new, or what is Mom like?
There's some new varieties in roses that we have in this year. They're just gorgeous.
Yeah.
I think anything that you give from the heart is appreciated. Freshness, quality is really important. Who wants to get flowers that aren't going to hold up?
Yeah.
And proper care and handling are important too.
When he was saying for florists, this is the busiest week of the year, certainly one of the busiest, so they're really got a lot of flowers going on. Now, you've expanded there at June's Floral into these fruit baskets, which we're familiar with. Now, what makes yours unique?
Well, we partnered with 1-800 Fruit Bouquets, and one of the things that we've done is that we've employed our friends at Montrose Orchards, Chef Debbie Hill. Yep. Chef Debbie Hill. So when local fruit kicks into season, all of our bouquets are going to be made with as much possible local fruit. And what we will do is continue to support our local economy.
These are great gifts because the whole family can eat them. But let's say again that you're on a budget. Any tip if you wanted to maybe do this kind of a thing at home?
You can. It's simple, cutting and slicing fruit, and using cookie cutters and molding and shaping. Care and handling on melon. Don't leave it out more than 2 hours. It's a safety factor. You really got to keep it cooled at your safety zone.
Yeah, it's the time that takes. Not everybody has time.
No.
One of the reasons why these can get a little pricey is the labor involved, right?
It takes about an hour. When you're doing multiples, the smaller one, they can whip out in about a half an hour, but it takes time.
Yeah. Now, you also brought some berries over there. You're kind of getting into this now.
Yeah,
right?
we are, because we do find a market for our clients that don't want to do flowers, but the nice thing about us is that we can do flowers and fruit together. So if you want a little small of one size and a little bigger of the other, and we can reverse it. We do berry boxes starting with a 6 count, and you can add that to a small bouquet, and Mom gets the best of both worlds.
Great idea. And again, if you have a little time and you're on a budget, I guess you could buy strawberries at the supermarket and dip them into chocolate and give them for Mom.
You can. We use Fannie Mae chocolate. It's a nice brand.
Any tip on that you could tell people?
You have to wash your fruit really well and then let it dry. You can't dip. And then there's tempering of chocolate. If you don't do it right, it won't mold properly and it'll fall off.
But you say you use good chocolate, huh?
We do. We use 1-800 Fruit Bouquets provides us with Fannie Mae chocolate and confections, and it's very, very good, as you guys are going to enjoy today.
Now we're talking about, we're going to have a little bit of this. Now we're talking about moms. Your mom has passed away, as well as my mom. This is also a big time for cemeteries. I know you're right across the street from Flint Memorial Park, aren't you, there on Dort Highway?
Yep.
So I would imagine you also have a big business this week for the cemeteries. Any tips for people that want to take something to a cemetery?
We have cut bouquets. Just keep in mind that everything is a budget, and spend what your heart wants you to do.
All right.
And don't bring anything into the cemetery they won't allow, because they won't let you keep it.
Thank you, Waneita. I appreciate you coming in. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Waneita Bovan from the June's Floral. Jason?
Thank you, Joel. Now let's talk